got quiet.
That's
I'm over
unusual
here.
for us to
Contemplating
get
the
quiet.
possibilities. No, we're
Right.
all contemplating the possibilities.
I'm over here trying to do my post for today and do the commenting and liking.
Well, I had to get out so I could get gas. They had at Circle K. I don't know if y'all have that, but if you're a member of Circle K, they got 40 cents off a gallon, and I got it for $1.75. $1.75.
Nice.
Wow, we have Circle K here, but I only
Dollar
Go
use
check it out.
75. Oh my gosh, we're still paying no, four, either 3.59 to $4 over here in
For
California.
what?
Dang.
well, ours has been in the
Wow.
259 for, which is unusual in Illinois because I told you I would drive to St. Louis to gas up, but now we're
Well, go check your Circle K. Go check your Circle K today.
Not here in
We
California.
don't have Circle K. Yeah, Circle K on the
Yeah.
West Coast got bought out about 10 years ago, I think.
I only
Well,
use
we
two
did too.
gases.
We did too, but they come back, and I see
Well, I use
Huh.
two gases, and I don't know. It's a family thing, and it's only because my son and my ex got me just using two gases, and I use BP, British Petroleum, and I use QT, Quick Trip.
Huh.
Those are the only two gases because I don't know, they just tell me in terms of oxygen and the cleanliness of the fuel. So I don't know if it's right or not. They just got me using them, and I have for years. I remember back in the day when I drove Volvos, I put some Shell gasoline in my car. I don't know if you guys heard of Shell oil, and
Mhm.
my car
Oh,
was.
yeah.
I would cut the engine, cut the engine, and the car would keep going for the engine would
Go
keep going for a minute.
till it stops.
And
Yeah. Ugh.
yeah, and I talked to you know the dealership, not the dealership, but the maintenance people, and they told me not to use Shell because of the oxygen or something in the fuel.
Huh.
So, hmm so I don't know. They probably changed because that's been a long time that I drove Volvos. Um, but yeah, but like I said, do you guys have you heard of QTRBP?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
we have
also
those over here.
yeah I used to also use was it standard?
We use whoever it is that Costco's getting theirs from.
That's probably about the right thing, Sharon. I don't know.
Yeah. Costco has the best prices. So,
Oh,
we
yeah,
use whoever Costco uses.
my girlfriend, she drives way out in the county, St. Louis County, and she only puts Costco because I have a Costco membership and a Sam's membership, but I don't use either one of them
Oh, my
I
goodness.
don't
in my
live
car.
close enough to either. I don't live close to any one of those. The closest Sam's is over 50 miles away.
Ooh, wow,
Wow.
wow. Well,
I
the
don't know
Yeah.
closest
where
thing,
Costco is.
Costco has the best octane, they say, and uh, actually Shell's up there too, from what I
Shell,
was told.
well, yeah, Shell, when Cecil was working as an oil buyer down in Texas, Shell had made some big changes in production and whatnot to improve their gas. So I think that Shell has come a long ways.
hmm. Well, I know we have those refineries here. There's right up the road from me. It's called a town called Wood River, and there because
Mhm.
my one of my brothers retired from Shell. Um, so yeah, there's oil refineries in my area within about
Huh.
10 to 15 miles.
Shell is one of our major gas stations up here.
Shell,
Yeah.
We don't have any in our area.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't remember
Amico.
if I've seen.
Amico. Do you guys have Amico also?
Oh, not anymore. We don't
Yeah,
Oh.
have
not
any of
We
those.
don't.
Hmm.
Yeah, we've got Sunoco, which we're familiar with because they very heavily tried to recruit Cecil when he was working as an oil buyer. They wanted him bad, but he wasn't willing to swap companies at that point. It was time to come home. It wasn't time to go to a different job. It was time to come home. And so we get Costco and Sunoco gas. We get the Sunoco gas down in Nevada, but yeah, no, I haven't seen any Amcos up here. My stepdad used to work for them though up in Washington State when I was a teenager.
Yeah, I remember them when I lived out west, Sunoco,
Yeah,
but not here. We don't have them here.
yeah, it's crazy to when Cecil got into the oil industry and he would mention these companies names that he was buying oil for today, and I'm like, who the heck is that? He goes, yeah, it's not, it's in this part of the country, and I was just like, oh, I just always assumed that big gas companies were nationwide.
Yeah, I did too. For years I did.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
But we've
did,
got,
sorry to change the subject. Did anybody get on the millionaire mentorship last night?
Yes,
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 Okay, how
yeah,
was it? Good. I missed it. I was at work.
it
it
was
was
great.
it's
good.
good. It
You should
was
check out the
good.
replay.
Okay,
Really good.
There is a
I
challenge
made it
up
over
for
this.
us,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and said challenge for
okay.
all of those who are not currently in the Millionaire Mentorship Program group, but would like to be. The challenge that we have been tasked with for this week is to obtain 10 yeses for people to view the business presentation uh, every day. 10 yeses. That does not mean somebody simple, and James put a qualifier on it. It's not just saying um, you put a post up and they say, yeah, I'd like to know more. Uh, if they say yes, they like to know more, then you start a DM, a direct message conversation with them and ask them again and make sure that they really do want to see the information. And once you have that second confirmation that they would like to see the information or see the video presentation, whatever, then you can count that as a yes.
And then
So
we
that's
send
the
them the
qualifier.
machine link. That's the machine link then, right?
Really?
Yeah, you can send them a machine link and tell them to click on the business presentation that's in there.
Or just send them the business presentation.
They
Your
said
choice.
send,
Your choice. I always use the six-figure
yeah,
that
The six
blueprint,
James
figure
does.
blueprint, which is the one that's actually inside of the machine link. So
right.
it's in
Mm-hmm.
there.
And then they don't
Okay.
have to fill out, because if they don't want to go through all that, you're going to discourage them a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sometimes people don't like to fill out their name. As a matter of fact, I did send a link to a girl. She's like, I gotta fill this all out. And I was like, I,
No,
Well, wait a minute. Are you talking about filling out and the wellness in the
yeah, the machine
machine?
link.
It's only their
Yeah,
name and email. Okay.
I know. Some people just don't want to do that. They're like, am I gonna get spammed? I'm like, no, you won't. But then again, I'm like,
I see. So then what do you do?
well,
You
yeah, they
just
will.
Well,
They'll get 10, tell them
yeah,
they'll get
I was
10
gonna say,
messages.
yeah, they
oh
get
yeah.
a
So
series of 10 messages,
yeah, it's
and
really informative.
somebody that doesn't want to be spammed by message 3 is going to be pissed off.
right. So then that's what. So then when to avoid that, so you would just send them like maybe a direct link to,
Or whatever they want to see or hear.
yeah, like the product or
Yeah.
whatever.
And
So,
Where I get
so
tripped up is that, people like, I don't want to lose weight. And we put so much emphasis on the weight loss of the drops
Yes.
that aren't supposed to be weight loss drops that
They're hormonal balancing drops.
people
Yes. Yes, that's
people don't
true.
understand that though.
That's what,
People that aren't
and
educated in hormones,
mhm.
and that, hey,
I'm
there's
more
more
in the
than estrogen,
non-scale.
progesterone, and testosterone. It gets
uh,
word salady sometimes, and
okay.
That's
Um,
not good.
I'm going to ask this question. How many of you can explain to people what hormone balancing actually is?
What is
That
what
we
is balancing?
What
that
does
we
hormone balancing mean as far as our jobs are concerned? What does
Yeah,
hormone balancing mean? How many of you
cortisol,
can do that?
insulin, ghrelin, leptin. It
Those
balances those four hormones,
meaning what?
meaning that your body functions properly.
yeah.
Well,
I need a good explanation. I want to write it
that's a
down.
good explanation, but that's what I basically, those are more of my customers, because I actually, in terms of weight loss, because that's not what Mama Sandy, that's not what I use them for, and I take them every day. Now I didn't join, guys, but I have lost 3 pounds. So
All right,
Yay.
Nikki,
All
girl.
right.
so I don't know
Woohoo.
what that's about. Greg and I talked about that last night, um, in terms
Are
of
you eating
things.
healthy?
Hmm?
Are you eating healthy?
Not really. But maybe we talked about that last night. We're gonna do better, both of us, in the things that we eat. Um, but how do I explain it? Because I do sell for, non-scale. I mean, I promote non-scale
Does anyone
versus weight
can
loss.
anyone else explain it to me?
No.
Louis, do you have a good
Balancing
explanation,
the,
Louis?
I do, but I want to hear if anybody else can explain it to me.
Oh,
No, I just want
I
the
just,
it
I
explanation.
gets
just
Welcome to
basically,
teacher mode kicking in for me. This is teacher mode, FYI. So what you
well,
guys
put
are
it,
dealing with
in
right now
there,
is
put it
me as a
out
teacher.
there, Louis. How do
I just tell them it helps balance your hormones where your body is functioning correctly. It's not
I
always
do
about weight
too.
loss. I
I do too.
I tell them I have my 110-pound manicurist that got on them, and she doesn't need to lose weight, but she got them because it helps with her migraine headaches and her cramps.
Okay.
So once your body starts working correctly, you're going to see a difference. That's sort of like what I tell them, but I would like a better explanation.
That's
Okay.
me too, Della, because, for me, no blood pressure medication. All of my blood panels have greatly improved. Um, yeah, I basically say the same thing, in terms of your body's health and the needs of balance. Our bodies are so polluted in terms of, the acidity buildup, you know, balancing out our pH, all of this. But I also promote in terms of noni with, putting the noni with the drops.
Anybody else
Mm.
got a way of explaining the hormone balancing?
No. Go.
Yeah, we
Go.
want you to go. Teach us, teacher.
Come on,
Waiting.
Louis. Come
I
on,
You
usually
Louis.
mean
tell
I
people
get to
that it
be
helps me.
teacher's pet today for answering?
I usually use like, especially with women that are on like my age or going into their premenopause, menopause. I says it does so much in balancing your hormones that you don't have your hot flashes, you don't feel bad, you
Right.
aren't having mood swings, you're in a better. Uh, your husband will love you better because you're not so growly because all those things work. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh wow, yeah. And then the other guy, just weight loss. The help with the weight loss is just a side effect of having your hormones balanced. And and who doesn't want to have your hormones balanced and just feel the better of you?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Anybody
Yeah.
else?
All of it.
Yeah. Everybody good on what you've heard so far?
I want a 30. I want a
Yeah,
30
because that's what
second
we
You
in
all
guys
and
you guys
out.
do.
all
I want.
you
That's
guys are
what
all
we
good at
all
what you've heard
do.
so far, right?
Yeah,
I
that's what
want.
we all do.
Right. I'm going to tell you right now, none of you are wrong. None of you are wrong.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Louis. Thank you so much.
Anytime. However, I'm gonna
You're
give you.
not
I
right,
know.
but you're
You
not
gonna
wrong
add
I
either,
know
to?
you're
right?
not wrong. You're not
You
wrong.
gonna
Like no,
add to?
honestly, the reason that we say the things we say, the way we say the things we say, um, is because of our own personal experiences, and that's what people want to hear. They want to hear how it's affecting us. I'm not in it for the weight loss. Never have been. Currently, never will be. But what I can say about my experience with it is that it gets rid of my cravings. I don't sit here and crave a bag of cookies every day. I'm not sitting here trying to knock back as many carbs as physically possible. I don't get those irritating like late night. I wake up and I'm just starving, hungry, and I just go to like run to the kitchen and grab something like a snack. You know, for me, it's the cravings. I don't have the problem with hot flashes. That's not my arena. I'm never going to try to promote to anybody that it works great for hot flashes. Not my ish.
Eventually, it will be.
But I do, though,
Eventually,
that
it
men get
will
hot
be.
flashes.
Well, I'm not saying
That's
that
a
we don't.
fact.
I'm just saying that I don't.
Right.
That's not my
Yes.
thing. And so I will promote
Yes.
what it is I know. So by all means, if you know that the drops are good for the things that you are experiencing them for, then focus on that. If it's not the weight loss that that person's going to need, and you know it's not the weight loss that they're looking for, but you know that they are looking for something to help with their hot flashes, something to help with their migraines, something to help with their cravings, something to help with just keeping their weight maintained, even then if you know a story, which is why I had you guys do all that, if you know a story, you can use that story as part of your explanation for why these drops would work for them. And like Mama Sandy said,
That's what I
also
do.
add in, don't use just the drops, also add in, suggest another product to go along with it.
I always ask, well, I let them tell me how they're feeling.
Exactly.
To kind of know what they need
What-
Yeah.
to say
what
what
is their
we
problems?
have.
I
Yeah,
Like my
asked them,
brother,
this is not about you guessing at their stuff. Please, for the love of all that is holy, ask them what is wrong
what
with them.
right? What are your issues?
Like what's
What
going
are you
on?
dealing with? Yeah, what are
That
you
could be a
dealing with?
loaded
my brother
question.
called and asked me, he says, I want to know what you're on so I can help my wife. Because she says, when we were there to visit, you were looking good, feeling good. So I want to know. I
All
says,
the things.
I
All
go,
the
do
things.
you realize all the stuff I'm on? I says, I do like $900 a month in product.
But if and tell them like I do a lot. However, if you want something just to start, just to
That's
see
what
like
well,
where
they
it could
did
lead
start.
to,
They're doing the drops. She's doing the Everglow. She's doing the Advantage. They bought the Sugar Stop. They bought, oh my goodness, they bought like the
yeah. So
two
there's
packets,
the Max 2.0.
Max 2.0 and the Renew.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
And I like the elite.
and I
like
think
the
they should
elite.
do the Noni. I think that's the other thing I think she's gonna need that she needs.
right. And
I think
everybody is going to
everybody should be
have.
All
on
right,
Noni.
I got a question. I take both the Noni and Moa. So is there any out
So
of
do
the
I.
two?
So do I.
Should they take both, or should I just give them one to
I
start
take
with?
them both.
I
They're
take them
different things
both.
altogether.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, they're
But I
different
didn't know
things.
if they were trying to stay within a price range, the Noni over the two.
Noni, if I
Depends on
had to take over the
their
two,
current diet. Does their diet involve all the fun vitamins, minerals, nutrients that they need?
No, they take
Then in
I
one.
that case,
promote.
if that's the thing
He
that's
chews
missing in their
them one a
diet,
days and says, "Oh, I take those, but I chew them up." I says, "They don't do you any good."
right, because they cancel itself out.
Yeah.
If for some reason they are and if they're still trying to hold on to it like a lower budget, then suggest the noni to them because the noni does something that the moa does not.
Right. That's what I was thinking too. I thought I'd start them out with the Noni, and
And
then
one of the
as they start feeling better and want more and can figure in more, and then add the Moa.
And one of the things, guys, in terms of how I really promote Noni, because I feel that everyone should have Noni because of the nitric oxide that
Right.
all of our cells, God created us to have nitric oxide in every one of our cells. In 98, and I learned this from Kiani, that those scientists in 98 who won that Nobel Prize, because nitric oxide is basically the molecule of life that our bodies need. We can live without food and water, but without nitric oxide, we cannot live at all. So Noni helps our bodies produce its own nitric oxide that we lose as we age and as we that nitric oxide depletes from our system is when our bodies are prone to all of the diseases, the cancers, and all of these other things. Noni is most important as to what it does. It almost like cleanses every cell in our system. So this is how I really view noni, and I
Noni
really
sounds good.
pronounce it. Yeah, because I laugh because I look at baby Jaden. He loves noni. Have you guys seen him on the
Yep.
reels sucking?
Yep.
Yes.
He
You
takes it.
know,
Yep.
yeah, they've
Except my
got that.
daughter can't take noni. It makes her go blind almost.
Huh?
Oh,
It's not for her.
No, I
It's
think her
not for
body
her.
must produce more than what the rest of us do.
Yeah, and
Because she
that's the
said,
nitric oxide. Yeah.
yeah, then I found that out when we were doing the nitro, because I says, well, take only, it said 20 drops, take half. She says, Mom, I went down to 2 drops and it just messed with me. I'm going, your body must
Wow.
make enough and doesn't need it.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's
Yeah,
Definitely.
I
beautiful.
mean, all of our bodies are going to have different reactions to all the stuff. Not everybody is going to do well on the drops. Not everybody's going to do well on the noni. Not everybody's going to do well with all the different products. What we have to do is first and foremost, start off by asking them, so what's going on with you? This is how I treat all my clients regularly anyway, as massage therapists. They come in and say, I really need a massage. Okay, so
Here, where
what's
does it
going on with
hurt?
your body?
I had
My
customers
hips hurt,
allergic to
my legs hurt.
blueberries. I had customers allergic to blueberries, and you knew how we promoted the wild Alaskan blueberry, but they could not take anything that had a blueberry.
I have
Yeah,
people like that too.
I got people who can't do peppermint, and so they can't do the drops. So I'm like, that's fine. There may be something else that will still help you, but that requires a couple of things. One, it requires you to ask the question and listen to the answer, really honestly pay attention to the answer. And then two, you got to know the products,
Mm-hmm.
or at
Too
least know
bad
where to
you
find the information about the products. Also translated to go into the store, look at Allie and say, hey, I got a question for you. What would work with and
It'll
let
answer.
Allie
Now
figure
I
that out.
gotta learn how to use Allie. Now tell me how. I'm not using
It's
Allie.
Allie is just like any other AI, any other chat GPT or Gemini or whatever. You
Okay.
just go in and put in a question.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
you
it's
get
Because
the
some
That
same
pretty
in
thing.
the
large
store?
Except her
budgets.
information is very directed toward using all of our products. That's what her information is based on.
It's
so
too
okay.
it's in
bad
the
you guys
store.
can't get the Canadian drops there. They don't have peppermint.
Oh, see, that
All
would be
right, I
awesome.
got a question. Are the day and night drops that got the peppermint in it
They do not.
No,
too?
they don't.
They don't. So maybe you could order through Canada's stuff for people.
Yeah, but how would he order it? He'd have to order it to drop somewhere in Canada.
Yeah,
Because
To you,
you guys don't have an
ship it
NFR cart.
right. Like
to you
I
and
can't.
ship it.
It's the reverse shipping of like, okay, Miss Shelley, I've got a shipment of like 10 boxes of drops coming, of day and night drops coming to your house. Be ready.
Or you can
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you
yeah, there you
guys.
go.
can you get
I'm.
that many? And would it be better that you just like get a PO box or something?
You can get smaller bunches. Like you can
Because
get,
I
I
know
can
you
still buy
guys have
smaller bunches and
limits.
whatever.
not anymore, not with the Canadian drops. We can get
Okay,
1,
cool.
3, 4, 10, or 30.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
they did bump it up for them, which is awesome.
Well,
Because I
guys,
wasn't.
I don't know of anybody, but just yesterday, I have customers that are still bugging me about On. I mean, On was
No,
a. I mean,
The,
I
it
still
was.
got 4 boxes in my refrigerator.
I have about
Oh, Louis,
wait, I
12
will
or
fight you.
14.
I
Yeah.
would, I would murder you for
I got,
those. I mean,
right.
I'm.
I'm
Ooh,
saying,
I need it bad. I mean, is anybody talking to
anybody?
Partnerco about developing On?
Didn't you
Not
have
yet.
that conversation with Dana and Amelia?
I did. I
Okay, then
did.
let them do their thing.
Well,
You,
they don't
I
seem
would,
Mama
to be
Sandy,
doing
you
it.
are very
They,
impatient. I'm going to need
I
you to
would
learn some
keep
patience.
asking them. I would keep
Yeah.
asking them, Mama
I
Sandy,
mean,
because
that was people's
You
All
life
tell
right.
them. You
force.
got
If you're
mad
going to
people
be
asking me.
Justin, we
I've
should
asked.
bombard Travis.
I
Is
have an
Huh?
it
idea. I have an idea. I have an
Trevor?
idea. I have an idea. Why don't we get together? Why don't we try to get together with like whoever's in charge of
James or
that?
somebody, Dr.
Well, like with
Strand.
James, we can explain it, but like let's not be matter of fact. Let's be like persistent. Like let's because if we are
Yeah.
persistent, and we don't just look like we're joke like, oh yeah, you know, to be nice. No, we don't want to be
We're not
loosey goosey.
joking. We're not
We
joking.
have to be like maybe even have a game plan of how to approach them. You know what I mean? And like we can come with facts, bring the bottle. I mean, you know what I mean? Show them what it does, and then maybe
It was
present it
for
like
real.
our
It was
presentation.
for real. I mean,
Katie's
it
got to
truly
know.
was. Huh?
Katie's got to know. She's been around it.
And it
Like
works
whoever we
within
need to talk
15 or
to.
20 minutes instantly. And I
I
mean,
thought Travis, what is it?
Troy,
Troy?
we should talk to him.
Troy
who?
Yeah,
Hildebrand.
Troy.
Yeah, maybe we can talk to Troy. We need to get in touch with Omar. Listen, we need to get in touch with Omar. Omar needs to hook us up with Troy.
Be
Troy needs to get
serious.
to us.
Be serious,
I
guys.
That's what I'm
have
saying.
Troy.
No, seriously,
Because
we
see,
need
I
to have
don't
a
know
plan.
those
I
people.
have Troy's phone number.
You
Okay,
do?
so maybe we could do a Zoom with him. Be like, would you be willing to hop on a Zoom and maybe like we can all get on a Zoom and
Well, let's talk to
Yeah,
him
because I
first and
had
see what he
stroke
says.
victims. I had stroke victims that came out of whatever kind of something. I mean, it works, guys. It works with
Does.
all, I mean, instant.
I
I
have
think
one
we should
It
packet.
talk to
I'm
does.
Troy
stacked.
and see what he says. That give him a
And
chance to see what goes on.
this
Yeah.
brain fog, because I had somebody who's going through a study who has either dementia or Alzheimer's. And when she was taking that on and she would go for her testing, and the doctors would say, oh my goodness, she would pass the cognitive uh, questions and everything that they had. She said, I would take a half a packet of on. And when I got there, I stored through every test that they gave me. And I said, you're
Oh,
kidding
wow.
me. Her
Yeah.
her
We need
sister had a stroke. Her sister was in rehab. She was not cooperative with anyone that would work with her. Nothing. They wouldn't they couldn't force her to do anything. And I says, well, sneak some of this on when you're there with her, sneak it to her and see how it works with her. As soon as they gave her this on, within about 5 minutes, this woman, you wouldn't have even known she had the stroke.
Wow.
Okay. What you
You
Wow.
guys
wouldn't
need to
have
do is
known she
write down what you've done and how it's worked and people that you've given this to and what it's done. Let's compile a listing. I'll send it all to Troy and ask him. And if Troy doesn't have any packets, I'll let him know that I will donate some so they
No.
can try it out and
sample them.
they can sample it. And then they can also, knowing that Kayani and Amari is not using it and they got rid of it, they may be willing to sell the patent on
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Didn't you say it was up in like December or
Well,
something or
Amari
something?
didn't have what, because they
But
just
a
told me.
patent is 20 years. So I don't know. I don't think it's been 20 years since it's come out.
No,
No.
definitely not. What about talking to Carl?
Well, that I don't think that's going to go over with Carl because Carl is still with Amari.
As a
Is
No,
business
he?
partner.
He is
no.
the number. He is the top of. He's above Bradford,
James Bradford. Yeah.
and then that's where they put him when they moved him to the new owner.
Oh, he
The
stays
owner
with them.
is part of the team?
Yes.
He is part of the team now.
Oh, I thought he was
Yes.
just like the
I
owner.
thought he.
No, that's how when they restructured and did everything. Now he's over basically whatever
Everybody.
above Bradford.
And they had him walk the stage at the convention there
Mm.
as a vice president.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just
Like
wasn't paying attention.
James
Mr. Taylor.
Bradford,
We talking about Mr.
the
Taylor?
level.
Mr. Taylor,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I thought he was just like he'd
And
be in
I
charge
have
of
his,
it.
and we have his phone number too.
I
Well,
thought
we
he
need
Yeah,
to
was.
talk to somebody. I don't care who we
But I
talk to.
would
I think,
try. I would try Hildebrand first because
yeah, he's in
he's
charge of the product stuff.
in the products area and he's there. And then he will probably be at the convention because he's been at
Yeah,
all the others. Because I visited with him at the last one.
maybe you could ask him if he's going to be there too.
I can do that too.
You know what
But
I mean?
I gave
Well, yeah, and And if he's going to be in Destin, you guys
Maybe
could
we could
set up
carve
a
out some
time
time.
to
Yeah.
sit down with them face to face. Yeah. And
But if you
share all
guys
this stuff with them.
compiled some of your information, at least if I can say this came from this person, this is what they said about it, and I can send him all these um, testimonials, like that would be more of a push than he can say, I've got all these people here. And it can't be just me saying it. There got to be all these different people saying it. And then we can hand it in and he can go to corporate and say, this is something that we had in our old company. He probably knows about it a lot and he
Oh
probably
yeah.
has all the info on it. And then
Definitely a star product. I couldn't believe, I was scared to take it at first because I'm sensitive to caffeine, but that when I hit that, oh yeah, that was
Oh
the
yes.
thing. That's what I needed because with my ADHD, I like literally I can't even find even the honestly, even the Blue Frog, like I could drink, I love them and they work for me, but like not like the on. I can't explain the difference. Like I am dragging every day, guys. Like I mean, I eat properly, I sleep properly, I'm taking my stuff and I'm still tired. Like I could just lay in bed all day. Like I could do nothing. And I
I
just
The
don't
don't
know
have
on
what
motivation.
helps, doesn't it?
that
The on,
on. I
I could
don't know
take
what.
the on and it would snap me most of the time, give me a little bit more energy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all day too. I mean, it was crazy how that stuff worked. I mean,
so
no
what
jitters.
I suggest is that we make everybody sends me some testimonials so that I can send them to Troy. And I'll talk to Troy. I'll say hi. How are you doing? Just seeing if you're going to be, warm it up like you
Mhm.
do anything else. Don't hit him full force. If he's going to be a Destin,
That'd be great.
and then go from there. Because he usually answers me within the same day.
That's good.
That's because we did a
And
Yeah,
carrying hands trip
I
together.
would even think that Partner Co, they've coming out with this new product, another skin product, but the
Well, this is
brain right now with the world with all this dementia and Alzheimer's that's attacking people, I would think that they would be interested in something to help the brain
but
with the.
again, they can't take somebody's product that is under a patent. I mean,
yeah,
there's licensings and
Is
there's
there anything with
lawsuits
partner
and
code that's supposed to be a nootropic? Is there anything? Because
that's where you go and
I've got
ask.
the
Go
Rejuvenix.
ask.
The Rejuvenix, it doesn't do. I don't know what it's doing. I take it, but no.
That's a good thing
And
for Annie, isn't it, Annie? The thing or Alice. That's a good
Alice.
thing to ask Alice to
Well,
go
they
in
said
and
Allie. Didn't
is it
Louis? Didn't
Allie
you
or
just say
Yeah,
Allie?
Allie?
Allie. It's
Allie.
Allie.
Allie. And that's what I would ask her. And
Because
I
the
would
Rejuven.
imagine if a bunch of people asked about that, they would start saying, okay, people are looking for something like this too. Because they're going to get the feedback through the corporation about nootropics, this, anything that does this, name what you're saying. Because Allie is a computer, but yet it'll compile and then they get the information.
Because Rejuvenix, Mama Sandy, I'll be what 79 in a couple of weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and I truly do have this brain fog. I mean, I just got some stuff yesterday from Amazon. It's called Brain Support, and it has, in which we do have our MOA that has the lion's mane, but this has lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi mushroom, bacopa. Now, this bacopa, I've been listening to these infomercials. All of these things are supposed to be good um, for the brain, but I know I got brain fog. I could be having, even with you guys, I'm having a conversation and I'm getting ready to say a word that I know, and it all of a sudden it just leaves you. It leaves you a word or a
And it's
name.
so frustrating.
It is. I
Yes,
mean, it
very
is
hey
much.
y'all,
horrible.
I've got to jump. We just got a phone call that we've had another death in the family, but real quick,
Oh
What?
no,
Oh
uh,
sir.
let,
no.
4 since Sunday.
Oh my
Let's hold
goodness.
off. Let's hold off on saying anything about Skylar until we can confirm it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I love you guys.
Love you.
Love you,
Love
sweetie.
you,
I gotta go
Sky.
too.
See
And
you tomorrow.
prayers.
I gotta
So
go
what's
too.
with
Thank
Skylar?
you.
I missed the thing about
Just
Skylar.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
yeah,
Sharon,
Louis
love
will
you.
loop you in.
God
Love you
bless
too.
you.
Thanks, you
God
guys.
bless you,
No worries. Miss
Sharon.
Gloria,
God
have a
bless
good
Bye,
one.
you.
Love you.
Sharon.
Lean on Jesus.
Miss Sharon had received a message from somebody asking if we had seen Skylar over here in Partner Co.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh man.
Same
We're all having
reaction.
the same reaction.
Same
Right. We all had the
reaction.
same reaction. We're like, okay. And what did Francine leave? She's gone. Oh,
So what were
I
you
loved her message in the chat because y'all ain't look.
That's
what
exciting.
what were you
We
saying that
had
was
him.
good for the brain fog? I know the drops, but anything else? My husband is
Sorry, I just read the text. I just read the message.
Yeah. Same.
what? No.
Love you, Skylar.
That's funny.
I don't know who
Well,
was saying something about the brain fog cure
Mama.
fix.
No,
yeah.
Mama said it.
Shelly. Shelly
Well,
was too.
my ex was admitted to the hospital. He has full, I think right now, full blown Alzheimer's. And
Mm.
we were at a function Sunday, and actually we were sitting at the same table, and it was really very difficult for me to see someone that I had been with for 25 years to be in that condition. But that night, I was telling my kids, I said, some of the things to expect because, they go through different stages and part of it can be aggression. Well, sure enough, either that night or the next day, I think he had fallen, they said. So they took him to ER and he just went into an aggressive mode. They could not calm him, but I'm understanding that was due to the fact that they took him to a hospital that, he was not accustomed to being in that setting, and they had to sedate him. It was just that bad. So now he was in an emergency room for almost 36 hours because they could not find a room. This is one of the major hospitals in St. Louis, and they discovered that he had blood clots on his lungs.
Oh boy.
Because I know my daughter kept saying he had labored breathing. Well, now they've discovered that, and now they told me he's also got pneumonia with these blood
Oh.
clots on his lungs. So they finally got him in a room yesterday, and they said he's doing better. I've texted this morning, but nobody's texted me back because I don't know if they spent the night, in which, I'm telling them, don't leave your loved ones in the hospital by themselves if there's anyone that can be there at all times. So now they're being told he needs 24/7 care
Oh my goodness.
to be released because in Missouri they don't send people home in those states. They're either going to put them in a nursing home or somewhere. So they're stuck with those decisions, and this is their stepfather because my first husband died at age 32,
Oh
Oh my
wow.
goodness.
but he helped me raise them and they're caring for him now.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a
He was
good
like your dad.
father but not a good
Yes,
husband.
Louis?
It's 7:02. I gotta bounce.
Okay. Where
Okay.
did you put the chat thing you were talking about? Because I went looking.
Oh, right here just right here in the chat. He just said that she had a crush on Skylar and he said so.
I
Chat.
have nothing in my chats.
I don't
Oh,
have
you
It's right
probably
anything in
came
here.
in
my
It's
after she
right in
chat.
the
said it.
chat.
If you came in after she wrote it, then you wouldn't see it.
Okay. My phone went in and out a couple times driving down the road.
Yeah. If you bounce out or whatever, it clears the chat and you won't be able to see the past chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I
But
see
yeah,
it. She had
Francine
Well,
is saying she
somebody
Francine.
had a crush
somebody
on.
copy it and put it in again.
Well, I had with Skylar, we had one of the conventions, and remember the little cases, the little blue cases that we had, little roll-on cases.
Oh
Yep,
yeah, I got one.
I have two of
Well,
them.
Yeah, well, there was an incident with me. We were there at the convention, and I wanted one of those cases. So when they told us that if we bought so much product, I guess,
Yeah,
uh,
you
we would
you
get
got one
one.
free.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, yeah. And so what happened with me, I ordered online right there in the convention. I ordered like $800 in product online. So when I went in there to get my case, the little girl there at the register told me that I couldn't get it because I ordered online. She said you had to get your products there. And
Yeah, but you
so
get.
and
I
so
get them
she
back to the
she
where I
she
live.
but she went, yeah. So she went and she was very adamant about it. So I was walking away really upset because I had ordered all that product just to get that case. And I walked right into Skylar. And so, we hugged and I was just telling Skylar what happened. And he took my hand and took me right up to that little girl. And whatever he said to her, I got my case, and I guess anybody else, I don't know because that did not apply. I don't guess it applied, but I got my case right there. Um, so
That's
Skylar,
sweet.
Skylar saved the day that day. Oh,
Gotta go, guys. Love you. Thank
Okay.
you.
love
Yep.
you guys.
Louis got to go too. I
Bye,
think if
guys.
he hasn't already left. So we all need
Yeah.
to get back on the next call.
There's
So
no
see
Okay.
you
call
all.
today. There's no
There's
call
no
today.
No, there is no call
Tonight.
today.
Tonight.
tonight. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
See you
Yeah.
then.
but please,
All right.
Goodbye.
everybody send me your testimonials so I can send them to Hil- Hildebrand or Hild, however you say his
Troy
name,
Hildebrand.
Troy. So I can
Okay.
send it to Troy on how you said the on works for you guys.
Okay.
And
Oh.
anybody that you've talked to that you've used it for, so that you
The
can just
on.
say,
I don't know. I must have
well,
misunderstood.
this is stuff that came
This is
from
our old
Ionic,
Oh,
product.
okay.
The,
Okay.
and we're trying
the
to get them to bring it
get it.
into
Got
Sphere,
it.
Partner
Got it.
co.
Okay.
into Partner Co.
Bye, guys.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Have
See
a
ya.
great day.
You
Thank
too.
you,
Goodbye.
Love you
interpreter.
all.
See everybody.
Bye. See you.